Continuing our Black History Month coverage, we're looking at higher education in the African American community, analyzing statistics at our local colleges and gathering insights from community members to understand why this issue continues to be a prominent concern. In October of 2021, there were 2,717,000 African Americans enrolled in higher education. That made up 15.7% of all enrollments in higher education. African Americans were 17.2% of all entering students at two-year colleges and 16.7% of all students entering four-year institutions. That's according to the Journal of Blacks in Higher Education.
Because of race, ethnicity, gender, socioeconomic issues, those are historic and systemic in the country, but specifically here in West Texas.
You have to be twice as good as a black person to get half the chance that a white person gets. And I'm not sure we're not rolling back to that anymore.
At UTPB, there are 413 black students. That's 7% of the total student population. At Odessa College, African Americans made up 448 students last school year. This year, there's 4 more, making up 4% of the student total. At Midland College, there were 256 black students last year enrolled and 299 this year. Still only 5.4% of the total student percentile.
We are not prepping African American students well enough to go to school. Some of that is the lack of resources, lack of opportunities. We still have a large percentage of African American students who, if they do go to school, are first generation as compared to a lot of their peers. And so focusing on educating African American students for college, especially careers in STEM areas of education, are very vital.
Local attorney and longtime West Texas native Gavin Norris said it all starts in high school, pushing for more opportunities in the summer for students and CTE programs outside of the regular school domain.
Creating more awareness, pushing students to be more involved in those programs, making it worthwhile for them to be in those programs, and also getting parent involvement. Some of the lack of participation is just not intentional, but unintentional ignorance of, we don't know what these things do, how do these help our kids, and what benefit do they get out of them. And when you have a parent or family that's never experienced those things, there's some trepidation in being involved with those as well.
A sentiment echoed by local professor of sociology, Dr. Joanna Haji-Kostandi.
As a faculty advisor to the international organization, yeah, we do have a lot of students and groups, but we also have student groups that are the Black Student Association, for instance.
And local NAACP chapter president Gene Collins agrees. He too encourages minority groups in higher education settings.
They can create a culture that's conducive to what each student needs, the support that they need. Let's go out together and not feel like they are a target or that they're a misfit. I think that's extremely important.
Norris says parental involvement is crucial in education.
But most importantly, we're relying on teachers to raise our kids and to provide core values, core essential encouragement that they should be getting at home.
Longtime educator Angela Love Jackson says our differences are what bring us together, and that should be celebrated on any college campus or any month of the year.
And why do we study Black history? Because when it's all said and done, you start learning that there's more alike with us than there is different than us. Again, Black history is our history, and our history includes Black history.
Now, in America, graduation rates for African American students range from 78.9% to 95.8%, according to the World Population Review.